That's the thing amazing about that Ministry of Sound CD. That's Sophie Ellis-Bextor playing there. We're going to play that later. That's how good this CD is, because it skips from one track to the next automatically, which it just did there. So it's a good job I was on the ball there. Otherwise, we'd be a bit for it. But carrying on with...
I'm Sam Penn-Simkins with your stories for this week.
Carrying on with the rest of Sam's stories for this week. Sam Penn-Simkins in the studio. He's done some very funny jingles for the rest of our show. I will be asking him 10 sports questions in general for the quiz this week to get us back and underway for this term.
Yep.
I wish we had a phone in this studio, because then I could do a live quiz on air and make it a lot easier. I wouldn't have to record it every single week. Cool. No offence to Robbie or anything, but yeah. So Sam's currently in the middle of trying to do his dissertation at the moment. Oh, yeah. TVP have got this term to do it really until March, haven't you?
Yeah, luckily it's only 4,000 words, so
yeah,
it's not too bad.
How much of it have you done so far, Sam?
I've done about 600 words.
600, fair enough. And during our time yesterday, I think Sam did some of it actually yesterday. Yeah,
because after the football, there wasn't really anything on.
No. Whoops, let's just skip to Rizzle Kicks, we don't want that. But yeah, so we were going to talk about the themes we're going to play later in the show, which were play days, and then there was also bananas in pyjamas, which we couldn't stop talking about the other day. And along with, we didn't mention Teletubbies, but you mentioned Fireman Sam.
Yeah.
Ironically, Sam mentioned Fireman Sam that we're going to play.
I remember you played it, and I thought,
And we came to the decision, because they're all so short, we can't really play for the entertainment of the listeners, of you out there, all of you students listening in. We couldn't really play them all together. We couldn't really play them separately one week after another, because they're just too short, so we had to play them all at once.
Yeah, compilation there.
Which is your best memory? I also had Spot the Dog and Pingu, I remember. We won't play quite all of them, but we'll play most of them this week.
Postman Pat as well.
Postman Pat, of course, and Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine, yeah.
The one that I always loved. Continuing the theme of theme tunes from last term. And what was the other thing you mentioned? I'd said something at the end of Sam's stories a few minutes ago.
Oh, about the question you said last night.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because
what was that?
Yeah, because it's about what weighs more, 5 kilograms of carrots,
that was 5
the one, kilograms of potatoes.
Yeah. Now, listeners, if you can't get this right, I'm sorry. I've got no gratitude for you at all. Because what weighs more, 5 kilograms of carrots, 5 kilograms of potatoes? It's a trick question.
Yeah, you have to think really carefully in what you say in the question.
I hope most people know that it's a trick question.
Yeah.
But both are measured in kilograms, just so we know that we've got a very intelligent university here, I'm sure. Both weigh 5 kilograms. Both weigh 5 kilograms, so they both weigh the same amount as each other. And that is your answer. Webcam, they both weigh the same amount as each other, yeah?
Yeah, that's proof.
Whereas you can have, as Tom Epps rightly pointed out, you can have a ton of gold, rather, not a stone, a ton of gold, and a ton, what was the other
feathers.
one? A ton of feathers. However, they're not measured both in tons. Gold is measured in tons, but in a different type of ton.
Yeah.
So that, however, I'd still say it's probably the gold that would come out on top, but it might not be, because it might be measured completely differently. So it could actually be the feathers which weigh more than the
for some strange reason.
Rest of it. You never know.
Yeah, that's QI for you right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. QI. Just going to trail the rest of the show. So we've got these themes coming out. 10 minutes. We've got the sports news for this Monday morning. A lot of transfer activity to talk about.
Oh yeah, strange transfer window. Close tomorrow.
What transfers do you think are going to go through in the next couple of days, Sam, for the windows? Talk of Carlos Tevez.
Yeah, I suppose he could. Yeah, because Liverpool are trying to sign him.
They're trying to get him on loan now. That is the big news story.
Andy Carroll for him, but
I don't think they are. Dalglish has denied that. But,
that's just rumours, I suppose. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's generally the way it's going at the moment. I'm going to take us through. Oh, it's on loot mood. I'm going to talk us through our water polo. Also in the sports news, our water polo Bucks tournament from last Saturday before last, and about the games we've got coming up, the weekend and the week I've got laying ahead.
Oh yes.
So I've got a busy day. Sam's got a busy day. And then it's Leo with the